Welcome to a prophetic preachy perch. Uh, yeah, prophetic preachy perch. And I'm going to do this. Well, I guess this is going to be a more prophetic popian than it is a preachy perch. So we're not going to do preachy perch. We're going to do a prophetic popian because that's what this is. This is some news y'all got to have. Um, Many of you may already know this, but many of you may not. There was 3 major announcements today, and I was busy. I was doing things the Lord wanted me to do, doing a lot of praying, mostly today, and some other things. I've been working on some projects I'm trying to get finished for the Lord. But absolutely. See, I wasn't going to make any videos for a day or two. I was taking a small little break, but this is something that was brought to my attention. I've been avoiding Telegram all day, but it kept going off the charts. I haven't even checked in all of them. But I got this news from someone else, and then I went in and I checked Telegram with Mir Stefani. And before I get too far into this news, let me do the things first. Maranatha. Maranatha. Okay, Lord's Prayer. And remember, be not soon shaken when you receive this news. But Lord's Prayer. I cry, Abba, Father. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive our trespasses as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. In Jesus' mighty name. Wow, there has been some events in this nation today. Jesus, we need your divine guidance. And Lord, please bless the people that are watching this not to be soon shaken. I'm excited. So that probably shows in my voice. But I'm way excited.
2022.
Sorry about that. But I am way excited. And if the Lord leads me into some word for this one, I will go ahead and get into some word. I know I want to get into some word from Revelations and stuff, but that will be back on part 14 of the Preachy Perch. But this is part 1 of Prophetic Popian. Date November the 16th. Since it is now currently after midnight, but these announcements did take place on the 15th. So, a lot going on. We've got this thing with the Fed. I'll let him explain that. With the banks and currency. We've got World War III. Right at the gates. We got Trump making his announcement and come back. Oh yeah, did y'all watch that? I did manage to catch it, a little of it. I caught the important part where he said he would be running in 2024, and they was doing live chat, so I did talk on the live chat a little bit. Anyways, of course, Jesus got his plug in there too. We have to let him know Jesus is coming, of course. And and there was people in there already doing that, so I just jumped in with them, joined right in. Also, here's some news I'm gonna throw in for free. Pelosi's gone. Oh yeah, Mother Hubbard has left her cupboard. She has been fired. Can you believe that? Oh, Toto, we ain't in Kansas no more. Oh, I don't know about this. More news of the weird. Okay. As James Kaufman would say, there's always weird stuff going on in Bizarro World. Yeah, well, Bizarro World's about to get even bit more bizarre. Have a listen.
And I want to share with you today about 3 major announcements that were made today, or 3 major news items. And I think that all of these items are connected and in a way are going to be used against each other as distractions. So the first thing that we have here today is a pilot program that was started by the Fed.
I kept telling y'all to be ready.
The
Get them lamps trimmed and burning.
Currency. Okay, New York Fed
Right across. I hope you're ready for this.
Digital currency pilot program with major banks. Banking giants including BNY Mellon, Citi, US Bank, and Wells Fargo will be issuing tokens and settling transactions through simulated central bank reserves as part of the pilot. New York Fed launches 12-week central bank digital currency pilot program with major banks, and Reuters says banking giants and New York Fed start 12-week digital dollar pilot. Now, this news should have stayed front and center. This is one of the most important news items that we've seen in a long time.
Digital dollars.
As
going
they
to
are
a cashless
looking
society,
to go
people.
Completely cashless and make our main currency a digital dollar. Okay? And this is none other than a complete and total control by the government over everything that you buy and sell, and you will have to be in good standing with the government and do everything that they require all of their citizens to be able to participate in this new
everything that they require, you'll have to do.
Okay? No man will buy or sell
be able to participate in the new system.
You know what? Just as it says in
the mark of the beast.
Well, now if you want to cancel this news item and make it forgotten, then what do you do next? Russia bombs Poland and NATO scrambles. Biden calls an emergency meeting.
Here we go.
Then you have this news that Poland is considering invoking NATO Article 4. Okay, NATO Article 4 says that because Poland is a NATO member, all of the NATO members now will come in response and protection and defense of Poland. And basically, this is like a major step. Now,
hello, like we didn't see this coming. They've already moved some of our military over there. Who didn't see this one coming? Ooh, you don't have to be a prophet for that one.
That Russia, I mean, whether Russia did this or not.
Okay, exactly, whether they did it or
Russia
not.
Did this or not, they're blaming it on Russia, and now this is going to become a peak.
But let me say, likelihood is probably good.
Peace, a major step towards World War III, as this is going to draw in all of the NATO countries. Okay, so we have a digital currency that should be.
Let me remind you, there has to be a conflict when the beast rises in order for him to solve it. Because remember, he comes in as a great peacekeeper. And he's going to come in as a shining knight on a big shimmering horse. Right? So, I mean, when Messiah rises, he has to, the false Messiah, mind you, rises, he has to come in as saving grace. Ah, ho, silver.
Front and center, this is the pilot program begins. Well, we want you to forget about this very important news item. We don't want anybody worrying about this or paying attention to this. So what are we going to do? We're going to have Russia bomb Poland, and now we have the start of World War III, and now we got everybody worried. Okay, we got everybody concerned about
having your little panic attack.
Nuclear bombs going off anywhere and everywhere. Well, we want people to forget about that and go back to life as normal. So what do? Donald Trump announces that he's running for president in 2024. You want life back as normal? You want life to continue as it always was?
Yeah, Trumpy Bear
Donald
to the
Trump,
rescue.
2024. Let's hope for the man to come back
Prince
and save
of
America.
Persia, I love ya.
Let's not worry about World War III that's happening.
Going home soon.
Let's not worry about a digital dollar. We've got all the time in the world. We've got Donald Trump coming back in 2024. Who knows if we're even going to be here in 2024?
Now do you know who I was
Let alone
talking
2023.
to? I was talking to Pottis.
Well, anyway,
I've been talking to
I've been
Pottis a lot
sharing
lately.
with you about Hanukkah in December since the middle of August. And from today, November 15th, if you go 40 days
Daniel
from today,
loves you, Prince of Persia.
Central Bank Digital Currency Pilot Program begins. World War III basically is going to begin now that all the NATO members are going to be drawn into the conflict. Then we've got Mr. Donald Trump, the last Trump, making
He ain't the
a
last
major
Trump.
declaration today on November
But he's
15th.
absolutely going to be a part of it.
40 days to the 7th day of Hanukkah. 7th day of Hanukkah
Because he
this
is
year.
coming back.
Folks, the day that Esther was married, the day that Esther was crowned, is Christmas Day this year, December 25th. Okay, 40 days from today is the 7th day of Hanukkah. I think this is very, very powerful, very, very important that we all watch what is happening leading up to Hanukkah, leading up to December. I've been sharing about December since August. A lot of people haven't wanted to look at December because they had to watch the Feast of Trumpets and the Feast of Tabernacles and the lunar eclipse and then the day of the flood, and all of those days have come and gone, and I have shared with you why I've been watching all the way leading to December. Well, now we are only 40 days away from the 7th day of Hanukkah, and all of these news items came out today. So we've got a digital dollar coming. We've got World War III coming. We've got Donald Trump, who says he's coming back, but I would not put any weight on 2024 or even 2023. We may be raptured out of here before the end of 2022. We are...
Okay, I'm going to talk this out. Now, listen here. A Pottis, pay attention. When God sets a man in, it's not done by election. God just appoints them. God himself just appoints them. Of course, you got to have a prophet. But you got one of those, don't you? Got several. They're false prophets, but they'll do in a pinch. Right? I'll see you in the next part.